Welcome to the war recap of AssassinSCore versus Kinnick Society. It was a random, well, it was a friendly war, but it wasn't anything serious. Just something to do before the potluck. Quick matchup. As you can see, it was very, very close. 87 to 87 on both sides. Honestly, we could have and should have gotten 88 stars, but they could have gotten 88 stars too. So, very nice war. We only came out winning on percentage after the tie. And I have some nice attacks from assassins to show you. First off, actually I started with the 11v11 triples. We had two tunnel 11 triples this war. The first one was by Angelo over here. He starts off with a balloon and baby drag to take out the mortar and help funnel. It destroys the dark bricks, which was his goal. He sends his heroes in right here. They're only level 45-48, which are no longer max, and his opponent has 45-50. So he's at a slight disadvantage, but he destroys the enemy Barb King. He kills the enemy Barb King, destroys one archer tower, destroys the air defense, and with his queen ability, he's able to kill the enemy queen. For just suicide heroes, queen and one air defense is a very good value. He actually managed to get the warden here too. Then if you look at this base, he's gonna come from the top left side with a mass Lalo, and he only takes 2 lava hounds. You see here, only 2. And what's interesting is he has 3 air defenses left, and there's no way these lava hounds are surviving till the end. The thing is, he noticed that there are only point defenses on this side of the base. There are archer towers, expos, and air defenses, which can only target 1 balloon at a time, and the wizard towers are on this side of the base. So he actually sends in the hounds to tank more for the wizard towers than the actual air defenses, and just sends in I think 36 loons or 38 or some crazy number of loons behind that can just after the wizard towers are tanked by the lavas and down, there's nothing standing in the way of the base. Yeah, he just spams in 40 balloons, an insane number. So the lava hounds are already dead, see? But the loons can overpower the rest of the base no problem. Especially with the single infernos. He uses the warden ability and a clone spell to get the most out of his clone loons, and he doesn't even need any spells because he just has so many balloons. I mean, who needs lavas when you have 40 balloons? Right? Anyway, this is an attack by Angelo, or Towley. He's also a dual member in Coastal Clash on his account, Towley. And very nice 11v11 triple by him. We had another one on he took 39 balloons in this attack. And we had another 11v11 triple on number 4 by our amazing leader, Huang, or JT. It's a standard bow witch slap. These air defenses can't target the healers, so he sends healers on the flanks. Basically just a standard witch slap, or standard bow witch slap. And then bowlers down on this flank, rages them in, jump, rage, jump, rage, jump, heal, then another rage, and honestly, not much left to stand in the base. The bow witch is a very powerful 3-star attack in Town Hall 11. I think the Kinnick Society actually 3-starred one of our Town Hall 11s with bow witch. So, especially with the single infernos, it's very overpowering. This base wasn't quite max. Only had level 13 archer towers, but he just totally destroyed the base. Well, anyway, and then a triple is a triple, and we had I think 3 10v10 triples. I'll show one of them right now. By Guerrilla Warfare. I think this was either Maleuk, I don't know how to say his name, MLEUK, or JMT. One of them did this attack. It's a very nice queen walk bow. This was a cleanup raid, and he knew there were Teslas right here in the core. So he starts off with a queen walk from 6 o'clock and works counterclockwise up to 4 o'clock. He destroys a wizard tower, a cannon, and an archer tower. It doesn't seem like a lot of value, but it actually is a lot because it helps hog pathing, and the healers it's a closed queen walk, so the healers actually heal the queen and the bowlers inside the base. As you see, he's actually taken giants, so it's like a queen walk GHB. Well, HGHB, except with like less giants, pretty much. How's that for an idea for a new attack strategy? Queen walk HGHB might be worthwhile. He has 2 heals for his hogs. So you see the healers actually keep his queen up inside the base, so you don't have to get that much value for a closed queen walk and when you're taking hogs, but in the last heal gets him to the expo, and his queen's still alive because the healers are inside the base. I think this base didn't have very good air defense configuration. Yeah, he had 8 to only 8. It was technically a queen walk HGHB. I'm not quite sure if this is something closer to a queen walk BoHo or a queen walk HGHB, but yeah, there's only 1 air defense down here, and so that couldn't target the healers, and this was a very innovative attack anyway. The queen walk HGHB. Just try it sometime. It might work out. Next for attacks I have number 22 down. It's in, remember the last World Recap versus Any Good News? That was a Dragon Sui Hero Hog attack. Well, here's another one by Airy Clash FP. He's very good at this type of attack. He just, like on the Queen Island with the Archer Tower and Expo, he just sends in 5 dragons with the Rage and takes care of the aerial clan castle also. And he sends in heroes, his Sui heroes, to another part of the base, takes care of that, and just sends in 24 hogs and 3 heal. That's his combination. And that can get more work done than you'd think. This 24, because the 3rd heal makes a big difference when you have even if you don't have only 24 hogs. Still, nevertheless, a very nice attack by Harry Clash FP, and the Sui hero Dragon Hog strategy might be very worthwhile. If you see a base with a Queen Island, feel free to try it. And I think here we go. But an attack by Duanloy. This was probably the most thorough witch slap, like the most stereotypical witch slap. It's just witches and healers. There's no golems. Like you'll notice that over here the air defense are all on this side, and he starts the flanks from 12 and 3 o'clock. So he sends in literally like 8 witches and 2 healers on the flanks. No golems at all. And they take out the entire sides. Very strong sides by Donloy. He wall breaks here. And he doesn't need to He doesn't need to send in a test wall breaker because it's on the edge of the base. So it saves 2 space, and which actually lets him take some extra wizards. And sends no golem, and he double wall breaks in with rage wall breakers. Sends in his 2 witches, bowlers, and heroes down the center, and he jumps through a first jump, then a back end jump. This is how you use wall breakers in a witch slap. Like, I feel like wall breakers are very underutilized in witch slaps, but this man just showed how it's done. This was an attack by Duanloy. I'm pretty sure that's JMT's another one of JMT's account. One of our best attackers, definitely. He's a co-leader too. It looks like this attack got kind of close, but actually it's not close at all. Because if you see here, he has 6 witches and 4 healers left. If you do the math, that's like literally half his troops. Half his troops are alive at the end of the attack. That's crazy overkill, even though it doesn't look like that. Our next attack. Remember this is by WF Rico. Remember the stoned BoHo from yesterday's video in the recap versus Any Good News? Well, this man, I explained like how stone bow is very powerful when you can take more hogs. Well, this man, he shows how it's done. He takes 17 hogs, and he actually comes in from over here at 3 o'clock with his 3 golems, and he only takes 1 jump spell, and he uses wall breakers. Very efficient use of wall breakers to take an extra heal. So this way he can heal his kill squad and heal his hogs and keep pretty much everything alive throughout the raid. Also notice that he sends his queen in early to start the funnel, and that can like actually like minimize the amount of wizards you use, and like you can send the queen in earlier. And he sends in 3 golems and bowlers, standard BoHo. I don't even think he wanted his queen to go in, but like he noticed this break in the wall, and he doesn't even need the second jump. Well, he missed the queen ability, unfortunately, but still he overkilled the base. If he used the queen ability, these 2 Teslas would have gone down, and the air defense. So, and he heals his kill squad there. Sends in his. This attack could have been close if he only took 10 to 12 hogs, or like 14 hogs. That would not have been enough. But he was very troop efficient, using his queen for the funnel, actually, instead of going into the base. And he's able to take out the rest of the base with 17 hogs. It's always good to take more hogs in a stoned BoHo, and to heal your hog riders. They got them through bomb tower right there, as you saw. Like, if you can save a spell by using wall breakers on only 1 jump, that way you can heal both your kill squad and your hogs, and it maximizes your chance of making it through the raid. I think Rico had a very nice 6-pack this war with stoned BoHo. Definitely, he's one of the best attackers with stoned BoHo. In this attack also takes 17 hogs, 2 jumps, however, but 17 hogs nonetheless, and that's important because he has more hogs, so he's more likely to 3-star. Goblin CC for some reason. He comes in from this side so he can get the Expo. It's a very nice jump. You see this long corridor here? He can use 1 jump before the corridor, have his troops go through this corridor, and then jump over the clan castle again to maximize the value his troops get inside the base. You'll notice he uses his queen for the funnel. Very nice funnel, actually. And his queen's able to like destroy the Tesla and still make it inside the base. This way his golems survive longer. He doesn't have to heal the kill squad because there's no giant bomb, meaning that if he needs to, he can heal his hogs, but hey, he has 17 hogs. There's no reason to. He doesn't even have to heal his hogs. He's just gonna totally overkill this base, like just with a swag heal. There's a bomb tower, but it's too late in the raid. There's nothing to stop him. I'll speed up the cleanup. And very, very nice 6-pack by Rico, stoned BoHo. And other than that, and we also have this amazing 10v11 hit, which I forgot to show earlier, by Blue Sparky, 71% 2-star. It's again with a 3 golem bowler strategy. Like, we were doing 4 golem bowlers very effectively recently. In our last war recap, we got 79%, and in our CWL week 1, we got 82% with a similar strategy. And I mean, this is basically just you send in your golems, you send in your bowlers behind, and they just demolish the base. As you will see here, the Dragon CC, jump, rage, heal, jump, rage again, and the base is just utterly destroyed. It's good to attack from eagle side in this attack, because then the eagles, if the eagle goes down, then not much can stand in the way of the golems and the bowlers. He gets up to 70%, and he almost gets up to 74% actually. But the skeletons is stop it. But you see, most of the base is destroyed, which is the goal for a 10v11 attack. Just a high percentage 2-star. Like, if an 11v11 might actually be able to 3-star using this strategy, but that's for another day. Again, very nice war by both AssassinSCore and Kinnick Society, and we tied, but AssassinSCore managed to. And I'll see you later for our CWL recap next week.